I'm Florence. I'm a video producer at a creative agency based here in Wellington. I studied a Bachelor of Arts at Auckland University, but after a year I decided to take a break and to do some travelling. When I left university to go travelling, I unfortunately didn't think about my student loan at all. It was an out of sight, out of mind kind of deal. Not long after I left, I got a letter from Inland Revenue about my student loan and informing me about the compulsory repayments I had to make. I found it stressful because there wasn't money that I had available.
Kia ora, I'm Jack. I'm a restaurant manager at a Koha restaurant in Wellington. I'm also a qualified chef. I did a couple of years at university, and during that time I realised I really loved cooking, and so I switched to a Diploma of Culinary Arts. After I finished studying, I moved to Wellington with the goal of going travelling. I'd paid off a bit of my loan before I went travelling, but I still had a small amount left over, so I set up small regular repayments from my IR to keep paying off that student loan while I was travelling overseas. It was very easy to check the remainder of my student loan by logging into my IR on the Inland Revenue website.
I had no idea about the changes that apply when living overseas, and I realised that out of sight, out of mind doesn't actually work. My advice is to jump onto the Inland Revenue website, log into my IR, find out what your student loan obligations are and how they change before you actually move overseas, so that doesn't come as a nasty surprise.
My advice would be to not be scared of your student loan. You still need to look after it from overseas. When I came back to New Zealand, I didn't have my student loan waiting for me. Felt great. I felt like I had repaid the investment I made in myself.